Ahoy, 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 Polloy, and welcome back to the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast. I am, as ever, your humble and contrite host, Michael Lundy, and we are sitting down in this episode with the epically talented Rebecca Jade. She is one of the best songwriters, best pianist, and probably one of the best vocalists here in the area. We talked to her about her musical background, her upbringing in the church, and where that inspired and influenced her vocals, and her current project, which is probably one of the unique projects here in the local music area. And this is our first remote recording of the podcast. We were at Little Addie's Cafe in downtown Sunbury with Rebecca Jade, and just had a great time. So sit back, relax, and listen to this Rec Room Radio Hour podcast. We're going to kick it off with Rebecca's song, Lose My Mind, recorded at Blackberry Alley Studios. So let's listen to Rebecca Jade.
You're not with me, I lose my mind. Caught up in sadness I can't describe. Your arms around me is ecstasy. Baby, when it's just you and me. But I don't mind, you come by anytime. I'll be here inside. Of our summer days leave no doubt that I don't mind. You come by anytime. I'll be here inside. Baby, I don't mind. I know it ain't right, but I can't see the truth. I'm caught up in you, and boy, it's true. Those days in April just blew my mind. Time seemed simpler, didn't have to try. It was your birthday, I won't forget. It was that first kiss I'll never regret. This toxic love is destroying my mind, one day at a time. How will I survive? I get so close to thinking I'm okay, make it through another day, then I fall prey. see you, I know I'm done for good.
Lose My Mind on the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast. That is the incredibly talented Rebecca Jade. And we have been playing Rebecca's stuff on the radio show, I think, pretty close to since day one. Luke Schellenberger over at Blackberry Alley Studios has graciously gifted a number of Rebecca's tracks, and they are always very popular. So it's really nice to finally get to sit down and talk to Rebecca Jade. So Rebecca, welcome to the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast.
Thank you so much, Michael.
You're very welcome. So we are doing this podcast where?
Oh, we are at Little Addie's Cafe, downtown Sunbury on Market Street.
Yes. So if you hear the background ambiance, we are not in Paris. We're not on a little cafe street corner thing. We're at, again,
Little Addie's.
Little Addie's in downtown Sunbury. So you're going to hear activity during this. But, you know, as Rebecca said, that's life. So thank you for coming for coming on and doing a podcast with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think the first time that you and I met, this was back in the Isle of Q songwriter showcase that they used to do on Sundays. And Jason Yoder was out of town, and you stepped in.
Yes.
Yes.
It was July 31st.
You remember the day?
Well, it was the day after my birthday.
Oh.
And it was also the day that I met Pat. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Big day then.
Yeah, it was a big day.
And you met me.
And I met you. Yes, absolutely.
so it's like, we'll cross that out with a red. It used to be a good day now that I think about it. But I remember it was like, you know, dang, what a remarkable voice. Number two, what a remarkably gifted songwriter. And I was like, and I think you went first, I think, and it's like, you know, dang, man, you know, I might as well just leave. So I have been an admirer of yours since the beginning, and so that when Luke sent the stuff down, I was like, oh, that's the girl from Isle of Q, yeah. So great. So where did this start for you? Where were you born? Where'd you grow up? Yeah.
Well, I was born and raised in Lehighton, Pennsylvania. It's right next to Jim Thorpe.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, who is an alumni of Lehighton who is also a famous musician, and this is getting a little bit. Denny Sewell is from Lehighton, Pennsylvania. He was a session drummer in New York. He was in the first iteration of Paul McCartney and Wings as their drummer.
Okay.
From Lehighton.
From Lehighton.
There you go.
Wow, I wonder if my parents knew him.
I don't know. So you were born and raised in Lehighton?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Mom and dad musical? I mean, you know, did you?
Believe it or not, I kind of don't really know for sure exactly where my musical gifts came from.
Okay.
I feel like maybe there's some relative somewhere. But
when did you first pick up an instrument and play?
Yeah. Well, I should mention that my mom is a singer and she sang. So I did get the gift of the vocal quality from my mom, I'm sure. But when I was little, my mom would sing at church, and we had a piano in the house, which is really a good thing that we had. People should have instruments.
Yeah.
If you can. Yeah, it's a good thing for kids.
Yeah.
So I would hear my mom sing, and I just sat down at the piano and kind of started plucking out whatever she was singing. And she's like, "Are you playing what I'm singing?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So they asked me if I wanted to get lessons, and I said sure, and that's kind of how it started. And then I was singing from the age of like 2, with my mom at church and stuff like that.
Were you?
So,
and I'm asking this to tee up another one of your really great talents. Were you singing harmony with your mom?
I don't think I really figured out harmony until I was a little older,
Okay.
and we were singing hymns at church.
Okay.
And you know how like the hymns have all the notation, and I was like, I think I asked my dad or my grandma or somebody. It was like, what are those other notes? And it's like, those are harmonies. And then I kind of listened for them. And then that was like my obsession at church. It was like, okay, like it's hymn time. I'm going to sing the harmonies, you know? So I kind of taught myself how that worked. So.
Yeah. And the reason I teed that up is because you have a remarkable gift for picking out a harmony. I've heard that from Luke, and I actually watched it when you laid down the track for our song.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy bleep. I mean, that is, so that, I mean, but that's a gift. And I'm glad you said, you know, my gifts, because that is a gift.
I love singing harmony. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
I love doing the studio sessions for people. Yeah.
Well, the stuff that you even do with Kevin Regan.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, yeah. So, but there's no better place, I think, maybe to learn harmonies than, you know, in the church. Whether it's gospel harmonies, whether it's, you know.
Yeah, it's a great place for music. It really is. Like, you know, so.
So you come from, Mom was a singer. Was she trained? Was she a trained musician?
She did do some, you know, I think she did do some training.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Now, brothers and sisters with you?
Nobody that was into music, really.
No?
Nope.
So
it was
just
kind of just me.
You and Mom?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So we're talking, you said you were 2 when you started kind of singing
Yeah,
with Mom.
I was a toddler when I, you know, like pretty young, you know, when I started getting into like singing little songs and stuff.
Now through school, you know, middle school, high school, did you keep up with it?
I did. In fact, when I was in 6th grade, I don't know if you remember like the DARE program, the drug abuse resistance education that they would do.
I graduated high school the year after you were born. So I don't.
Okay, so this was a really popular program that they had in the schools at that time, and I wrote a song for it in 6th grade. Yeah, like on my piano, and you know, I had come up with the lyrics and the melody, and they had me perform it at like one of the big events that they did. So that was like my first, like, you know, songwriting kind of expo.
Wow.
So yeah, it was exciting.
6th grade?
6th grade, yeah.
Oh, wow. So you were how old, ballpark?
Elementary school, like maybe, what would that be, like 10, 11?
God bless.
Yeah.
So you wrote a song and then had to perform it live.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you're a veteran of this thing.
Yes.
Now, are you a paper trained musician? Are you, you know, have you, you know, Berkeley and the whole thing? Or?
Well, I went to school for music.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I ended up only getting a minor in it, but I did do a lot of music studies in college.
All right.
I could have had a major, but there was a few classes that were a little, well, it was more of the recitals that I shied away from.
Really?
Yeah, because of the classical training that, you know, and then you had to get up and sing in front of your peers, like the classical vocals, and that wasn't my forte, and it intimidated me.
Wow, I can't imagine that.
Yeah. So, because there were some really good, like, classically trained singers there, and I could sing that style, but it just made me so nervous that I would get up there and freeze.
Wow.
Yeah. So I decided to just kind of go with a minor in music. I don't really regret it, because I don't think I would have needed the major, like, anyway, you know. But so, and I was a music theory tutor. That was like my job throughout college, was tutoring in theory. So yeah, so I know, you know,
you're
music.
paper trained,
yeah,
as we say.
Yeah. Yep. I can sight read and all that stuff.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. So can I ask what your major became?
So I ended up majoring in more or less like social work.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it did get me a job for a while. So
it helps.
Yep.
Yeah. So what college did you graduate from?
It was called Greenville College. It's in Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was actually a Christian college, very small, like under 1,000 students.
Cool.
but that's where I got my bachelor's from.
All right.
So
So after college, are you playing? Well, during high school and college, are you playing out at all? Or
high school, I was pretty well known from my peers for being like, the little guitar player song, because I started playing guitar in high school.
Okay.
And then that kind of became my thing. Like I was more writing songs on guitar. I wrote a song for my graduating class. It's called Remember Me. And I sang that at our, I think it was the talent show or something that year. I performed that. And then they had me sing it at graduation. So, so everybody was loved, they loved me for, what I did, musically. And I was also in show choir and all that stuff. So I was definitely, if you run into any of my high school friends, that's what they'll remember me for is music. Yeah. So,
wow.
And then in college, I didn't do really a whole lot of, I was in choir and stuff, but I wasn't really in a band or anything until after I graduated, because my husband at the time, we started a band out there, during my senior year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So he didn't go to school there or anything. He's from here, but he lived out there with me after we got married for my last year, and we started a band. What
was the name of this band?
It was called Rainy Day Parade.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was the lead vocalist, and we did one or two of my songs, but a lot of the songs were written by our friend Joel, and then he would have me do the vocals. Okay. But we were having a lot of fun with that. But then we kind of right before we started getting real serious with it, we up and left and came back to Pennsylvania.
Got it.
So that kind of came to a quick end.
Now, Rainy Day Parade.
Yeah.
See, I love a really cool band name. That's up there.
It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad.
Not too bad.
So you were playing originals exclusively, or were you a mix?
Yeah, they were all originals, but I didn't write them all.
Okay.
There was a few that I had written, but we were mostly doing Joel's tunes, and then I would sing them.
Wow.
So
now your credibility level has just gone up because you're the first band you're in is doing all originals.
Yeah. I don't think I'd have it any other way. I mean, I do like doing covers, but I'm very passionate about original music.
Yeah.
So
likewise. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're through college. We got the minor in music, the major in social work, and that. Mm-hmm. So boom, you're out.
Yeah.
You're married at the time.
Yes.
So music wise, what are you doing?
Well, my ex-husband was also a musician, so we did some stuff together. We did a few performances. We sang at people's weddings, and
now you're back in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And we worked pretty well together for a while, musically, and then life happens. You start having kids, and he was in a band actually, and they were a good band, great musicians and stuff too. But we all started having families, and music kind of took a back burner for a while. And then we started attending church more. So for a lot of years, it was worship leading was where my music was getting aired out, was through worship at church. So I did that for several years, just doing the church thing. Okay. So, and occasionally I would get asked to sing for, a baby shower or this or that, just different things. And we did do a few random big gigs. We did a show out at Spyglass for a bunch of attorneys. They had a party out there. Wow. And they invited me to come and perform, and I was let's get a band together for this. Yeah. So it was me, my husband, and then his sister. We just had some musician friends that we pulled together, and we pulled off this 2-hour gig. Cool. Of we pulled it together pretty fast.
Yeah. So this is pretty recently then. I mean, because Spyglass has only been around since.
Yeah, specifically it was 2011 when that was.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so that was probably a highlight of something that stood out during the time that we weren't really doing too much, you know.
Yeah.
And we had just different little things that we would be a part of here and there, but nothing consistent until, for me anyway, until about 2.5 years ago is when I picked up the music again and just doing gigs and things.
Yeah. So what's that span? What's that drought span? Number of years wise?
I would say probably about 10, 15 years where I was doing at church, I was doing that for some of that time. But other than that, it wasn't really much at all.
Yeah.
And I did miss it, you know. But I got pretty involved in career stuff too. So that and raising a family. And this was I almost forgot how much I loved music. And unfortunately, it was a split that kind of got me back into music. But I'm happy now because I'm doing what I love.
There you go.
So
just 2.5 years then.
Yeah, 2.5 years about.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow. Now, during that period of drought, were you writing songs? Were you?
No, I wasn't hardly writing at all.
Wow.
Yeah. I started getting inspired again to write a few months before I moved out on my own.
Okay.
And that was kind of, probably part of I need to get back into this, and I missed it, and then once I was on my own again, I needed some income, of course.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I know I can do music, so I should just try to get some shows. And my very first show was at McGuigan's, right here across the street.
Yeah.
It went really well, and things just kind of, consistently ever since that very first show, I haven't had one dry month with no shows or anything. I always had a few going.
Yeah.
So
that's great. We're gonna talk about what's coming up next for you, but you're always busy, which is great. So we're gonna play into "Find My Way Back to You." Tee that up. The writing of it. What's it about? Where did it come from?
So "Find My Way Back to You" is it's just a song, and I kind of kept it very general and not too specific, because I feel like it's a song a lot of people can relate to, with the idea that certain relationships and even friendships, whatever, don't work out in this lifetime, but maybe in another lifetime, Yeah. And eventually maybe you'll find your way back to that person and it'll be different, because sometimes it's circumstantial. Sometimes it's, that person has to grow a little more, or you have to grow a little more. And, so it's just about that. It's about coming together again in the future.
Wow.
So.
I love it. I love those. I love a good time travel story, but I also like these whole songs that are based on the temporal concept. So I think that's why I like this song.
Yeah.
So this is Rebecca Jade. Find My Way Back to You on the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast.
My way back to you. There's no way what appears real right now can be true. And I'll find my way back to you. Even if someday in some existence we'll meet anew. And I can't accept this, no I can't, and I won't. We are the same soul, but I stand here alone. And it makes no sense to you, I know. But one day we'll be better than ever before. Maybe even though some other shore where I'll find my way back to you. There will be no pain, only love that's true. And I'll find my way back to you. And I'll swim across every ocean, every ocean blue, just to find you, just to find you. Your love is a dream, it's my lullaby, a distant scream, a silent cry. Tears drench my pillow every night, and I never wanted to say goodbye. And I'll find my way back to you. And there will be no pain, only love that's true. And I'll find my way back to you. And I'll swim across every ocean, every ocean blue. And I'll swim across every ocean, every ocean blue. And I know what we shared, it was real, truer than anything I could ever feel. And while the universe had to be so cruel, I can't understand, but I believe one day we'll be dealt a better hand. 'Cause true love cannot be stopped, though the depths of our hearts might be torn apart. Oh, we are as solid as a rock, and our time will come, my darling, for a new start, where I'll find my way back to you. There will be no pain, only love that's true. And I'll find my way back to you. And I'll swim across every ocean, every ocean blue. And I'll swim across every ocean, every ocean blue. And I'll find my way back to you. And there will be no pain, only love that's true.
Find My Way Back to You, Rebecca Jade. Absolutely beautiful. That was I love your stuff. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you had mentioned, I think I probably know the answer to this question. When you write a song, or when you write in general, is it, this song is about me, or is it more, this song is to be related by everyone, or is it a little of both, or none of the above?
I try to write in a way, like I had mentioned with that other song, with the last song that we listened to, that I try to keep things somewhat open in a song so that it's relatable. But a lot of songs are about my own experiences, so.
How many songs have you written, do you think? Ballpark.
Well, total probably over 50.
Okay. Do you have a stack like Kevin Regan does?
Yeah, I told him I'm catching up to him.
He's a machine.
Like I said, my goal is to have double what you have by the time that I'm your age. So, but no, I have about 30 songs that I'm actually right now working with.
Okay.
If that helps. So all those songs, 30 songs, have been written just in the last 2.5 years.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. But we have a lot. We have a ways to go to catch up to Kevin.
Yeah, we do, and the recordings too. I need to get them all recorded in the studio, and so.
Yeah. And again, just based on what you've said, I already think I know the answer to this question. When you write a song, do you sit down and write and nope, that's it, or do you let it kind of marinate a little bit and then?
So something that has actually really, really changed my writing, and I think has made me write better songs, is I didn't used to do this, but now I write the lyrics first.
Really?
Yep. So I will just be inspired lyrically. And whenever I'm inspired lyrically, I just make sure I write it down. Wow. Even if it's just a chorus or, just something. And once in a while, I will get a little melody in my head, and I'll just get out my phone and record just a little voice memo.
Okay.
So that way I can come back to it later if I'm at the skate park or something.
Yeah, right.
But the lyrics, I feel like I write better songs when the lyrics are written first.
Okay.
Because then I'm not limited musically. I feel like I'm more limited when I write the music first. Because it's hard, because then you got to fit the words into the right, but if you have the words, then all you have to do is put music around them. So for me, that's my process, and it works pretty well. So, but when I have a song idea, I'm usually done with it within an hour.
And you're done. You're happy with it.
Done. Yeah.
Okay.
Now there might be a few tweaks. The more I play it, I'll be like, oh, I'm going to repeat this chorus, or I'm going to, whatever, little things. But for the most part, I can write a song start to finish in less than an hour.
God bless you.
So but that's it. I don't write constantly. It's just whenever the mood strikes.
Yeah.
And it's usually when something very, dramatic is happening.
Right. Now you said you're comfortable starting with the lyrics first and then the music. Have you collaborated with anyone like a lyricist or somebody that writes words and then you bring the music, or?
I did write a song to my mom's poem one time.
Okay.
And she really enjoyed that. And it's something that I've wanted to do. And I've actually had people send me some poems and things like that. But that would be my bad that I haven't really I haven't taken the time to actually, do much with them, even though my intentions are good. It's one of the things I procrastinate on.
But if you're listening to this and you send a poem in, she is working on them. So
yeah,
that's us. Working on it.
I'm working on it. I'm getting there.
Right.
Yeah. So if you've sent me anything, I will get to it.
She's busy.
It's on my to-do list.
That's right.
But I would love to collaborate with people. I love musical collaboration. I do feel like I'm a little bit of an independent writer. I might be a little bit picky on how things come together, but I think it would be fun to write with somebody more. So
I'd never had it, so I wouldn't know.
I would actually really love to collaborate more with my daughter and write some songs with her because she's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Now, when you compose, primarily piano, guitar.
Okay, so it's about equal of both.
Okay.
Maybe a little more on the guitar side, but it's funny because when I write guitar music, they tend to be my happier, more upbeat, kind of a folky sort of sound. But my piano music is more. Has more of a little bit of a jazz feel, a little more sultry, kind of, dark.
Yeah.
They tend to be my depressing songs, piano.
Do you play the banjo?
So, I do not play
You
the banjo.
do not play the banjo.
No.
Because, I mean, if you played the piano songs are kind of the dark depression. So if you had a banjo, they would be all your happy songs.
Yeah, the happy country songs.
That's right.
Well, On That Highway has banjo on it.
Who played that?
Luke.
Did he? Mm-hmm. Dang.
Yeah.
Is there anything he can't play?
I doubt it.
Yeah,
He probably would be sufficient at
You anticipated my follow-on question when you were talking about writing on the guitar and the piano. My question was going to be: do you approach, or do you find you write differently on both?
Yes, I definitely do. Yeah. Yep.
Well, cool. Now, so "Living Without You" is the next song that we're going to feature here, and tee that one up for us, and
Sure.
kind of tell us the whole background of that one.
Okay. So this is the one song that actually came from a while back. This wasn't within the past 2.5 years. It was a couple more years back. My one cousin, Jordan, he passed away. And it was a very sad story. It was actually on his 21st birthday. The song is written I wrote it from his mother's perspective of losing her son. And so that's what that song's about. And I've noticed, I watch people in the audience, and I've noticed that song hits hard a lot of people. And it is very relatable, like to anybody who's lost anyone. So it's just called "Living Without You." I played it, actually was able to bring my aunt into the studio right after I finished it, and we put her in there in the studio by herself, and just let her listen to it.
The mother of the
and she loved it. She loves the song. So it's kind of it has a really special meaning.
Wow.
So yep.
You are gifted. I mean, because that's incredible. This song is incredible. "Living Without You," Rebecca Jade on the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast.
So tenderly you have loved me, you have touched my soul, and I'm learning to be strong without you, knowing that you're safe in heaven's arms. you seem so far away. I have told everyone of you, pride and joy, and how you'll always be my baby boy. Until the day when I see you again, I yearn for your touch, but I'll always feel your love. 'Cause living without you, it gets so hard. Keep thinking about you and how you seem so far away. 'Cause living without you, it gets so hard. Keep thinking about you and how you seem so far away. My prayer is that when we meet again, I can hold you once more. But until then, I will cling to this one thing that I know for sure, that now everything's beautiful and nothing hurts.
Living Without You. I mean, I just admire people that can write songs like that, because I can't. I mean, that's, you can tell that came from deep in your heart, that song. Yeah. Wow. Now, did you record that with Luke?
I sure did.
Is that the studio that your aunt went into to
Yes.
listen to it?
Yes.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
That really is.
Yeah.
And what are you playing on that? Who's on that one? Do you remember?
Okay, so yeah, that's a piano song, and so it's mainly piano, and then I'm pretty sure it has some 3-part harmonies, but I did them myself.
Yeah.
But Luke did all the other instrumentation. Yeah.
He's incredible.
He really is.
Yeah. How
So-
long have you been working? Because have you recorded anywhere besides at Luke's?
Well, I have an album from years ago.
Oh, do you
Yes. Yeah. I think I forgot to mention that when we were talking about.
Well, okay, so let's go. Let's go back to So when did this album When did you do this?
So this would have been 2005 because it was also the year that my son was born.
Okay.
So it's called Where I Belong. It is on iTunes and all of that. But all of the songs on that album I don't play out anymore. And it's not because they're not good songs. It's just I feel like I've kind of evolved as a, kind of a different style.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of letting that be what it is, know. And I'm proud of it. I think it's a good album.
Okay. What's the name of it again?
It's called Where I Belong.
Where I Belong.
And that was recorded at Sound Investment Studios in Scranton.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah, some really great guys there. Awesome. It was a really cool experience. So I do have one album. I forget what the original question was that led to this.
Had you? See, that's good. We went down a rabbit hole.
Yep, we sure did.
The question was, had you worked anywhere besides Luke? Was Luke the first place that you had?
Yeah. So
recorded?
since then, I hadn't gone to any other studios. I found out about Luke. How did I find out about Luke? Oh, through Kevin.
Okay.
Because I met Kevin at Singer-Songwriter.
Oh.
And then he had me come in and sing a backup for him way back. This was like, closer to when I first started getting out. It was close to 2.5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So I met Kevin, went to Luke's to sing on one of his songs, and like I just immediately connected like with Luke.
Yeah.
And one of the things I love about recording with Luke is he makes you feel like you're like the most talented person in the world.
Yes.
And it's like so good for your ego.
It is. And that is funny because because I can't play guitar worth a flip, and there was one of the songs that we recorded. I'm doing the guitar part, and he had said, "Man," he said, "I love your guitar part on this." I said, "That has never happened to me before, and it will never happen again where somebody says, I love the guitar."
Right. And coming from somebody who's so talented, it shows that he has humility to, to be able to really point out good things in other people's music. It's awesome. So
how many songs have you recorded with him?
I believe 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we've got them all. I
think you do now. Yep. Yeah. So I'd like to do at least 4 more like here very soon because I would like to finish and have an album. Yeah. Yeah. So, and I think I did sit down just the other day and I picked out which 4 songs they're going to be. So.
Yeah. Well, between us. Well, between you and Kevin, obviously, but between you, Kevin, and our band, we'll keep Luke busy. Probably.
Yeah, for sure. Good.
Yeah. Anything? I mean, you're working on a project now that I think is pretty unique in the local music community. That involves part of your family and another talented musician from the area. Go ahead and tell us about this.
Okay, so this actually was Pat Maue's kind of his baby, is his brainchild.
Okay.
He had started with just doing a James Taylor tribute act.
Yeah. Now, if you don't know Pat is the first time I had seen him play down at the Rusty Rail, he did 3 James Taylor songs. I'm like, holy! I mean. I've seen people do James Taylor songs before, and they get up there and they kind of strum it. And bingo.
Simplified.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he knows all the songs in and out.
Well, he knows the songs, but he also has that James Taylor style finger picking thing down.
Yeah, he works hard at it.
Oh my gosh,
really hard. Yeah.
So props to him. Go ahead.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So he had a really good product already to begin with, just doing the James Taylor. But then when we met, he kind of had this pretty cool idea for me to be Linda Ronstadt. Because James Taylor and Linda Ronstadt had done some duets and things together.
Yes, he also... am I going to be right on this? I think I am. So I'm going to go out on a limb. The other connection they have is Peter Asher. Peter Asher produced, he may have signed James Taylor to Apple Records, and then he produced the golden classic age of Linda Ronstadt.
Yeah.
And he was, and Rebecca's looking at me like, what? Peter and Gordon from the 60s. Please lock me away. Again.
If this was an interview with Pat, he would know exactly what you were talking about.
So anyhow, there's because everybody, say, Linda Ronstadt and James said, now there's a connection there. So,
yeah.
Yep. Sorry, I went down my own rabbit hole there. So.
No, that's good. But yeah, so there was some connections there, definitely. So he thought, what if you were Linda Ronstadt? And it started with just that. But then we're like, well, we want to include Rose because Rose is my daughter and she's 15. Well, she will be 15 very soon. But she's extremely talented, has an awesome voice, and is like picking up instruments and stuff too. So it's like she's going to be amazing in a few years. And so we wanted to include her, and he was like, well, what about Carole King? Because we could do some Carole King songs because Carole King also has connections, to James Taylor. And so we started kind of doing some of those songs like during his tribute. He had a few shows not too long ago booked just under James Taylor. Right. But we did a few of those songs with him, and they went over real well. People really liked it. And then he was like, what if we called this Tapestries? And like really just went all in with it, so that's what we've been doing.
Yeah. So this isn't just you guys getting up and just playing these songs out of context. Is this like a thematic show?
It is kind of thematic. I mean, we're trying to cover, several songs from each artist, including some of the ones that they did together, So like, for example, the song Up on a Roof, features Carole King. And so, Rose and him and Pat would sing that together.
Yeah.
And then we do there's a duet called I Think It's Gonna Work Out Fine, that Linda Ronstadt and James Taylor did. So we do those in the set as well as just like, we'll just do, a couple Carole King songs, So now the only thing we don't have, I'm the piano player, even though I'm Linda Ronstadt, so it's a little bit, it's not going to be exactly, But as far as the voices, we have that part down. So,
is there any other? And I'm just thinking, just in our, what I call our target area here in central Susquehanna Valleys, is there anybody else doing like a tribute show like this?
I mean, there are tribute acts around.
I mean, of the local, our local peers. I guess.
I don't really know of any.
I don't think so. I think you guys are treading, you guys are breaking a trail.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was Kevin or Luke that I said this, because I've seen Pat, I've seen you, and at the Eclipse, I've seen your daughter sing.
Yep.
And I said, if they can pull this off with the talent that I know they have, they are going to break really new ground. And I think that thing's going to take off like hotcakes. I really do.
Yeah. Well, we had our first show the other night, like our first full show, that we practiced pretty hard for, because this is some real good musicianship, it requires good musicianship is what I'm I guess I meant to say. These Carole King songs are not they're not easy.
No, they're not.
They're challenging for me on the piano. And even the vocals, challenging, all of it. So, but our first show was at Hungry Run Distillery the other night, and it went fantastic. It was really great.
Well, I've seen the video that Luke, again, you guys produced at Luke's studio.
Our promo, yeah.
I mean, I will link that on the radio show's Facebook page, but I'll see if I can link it into this interview, because it really, how recent was that? Was that like a couple months ago? Was that like when this was kind of starting?
The promo? Yeah, that was not long ago. Okay. It was just a few months ago that we did that.
Yeah. Yep. I can't imagine how good you guys have gotten since then, but how good it's going to be.
It's going to keep getting better. Yeah.
Like I said, there's tribute bands out there, and but I don't think any of our local peers are doing anything like that. So I commend you, because I think you're blazing a new trail, but B, you couldn't pick three better or interconnected musicians than Ronstadt, Taylor, and King. Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you have any shows? Well, when's the next time Tapestries going to perform?
So our next Tapestries is at the what is it? The High Knob Inn.
Okay.
In something Grove.
Pine Grove? No.
Cross Grove or I don't remember the town.
Yeah.
But that's coming up on May 20th.
Okay.
And then we do have a Rusty Rail gig coming up. So that might be one that local people might want to check out.
Yeah. When's that?
I want to say it's in June.
Okay. All right.
So that should be a good one to come to.
Yeah.
So, and then if I do have several Rebecca Jade shows coming up, and Jaded as well.
Now, what's Jaded?
So Jaded,
we almost forgot about this.
Yeah.
Jesus. Ed would kill us.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't not mention that for sure. So
good.
So Jaded is it's myself and Ed Krebs.
Okay.
And We do covers, and it's a very wide variety of covers. And I think we're known for our tight harmonies and just our fun vibe. We play at the Duck Inn every Wednesday night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was every Wednesday.
Yep, it's every Wednesday.
Cool.
And it's from 7 to 9 on Wednesdays. And then we have other shows as well. Like this weekend, we have a double header on Saturday. So we're going to be at the Lewisburg Arts Festival during the day.
Okay.
And then in the evening, we'll be at the Yield Meeting House.
Oh, yeah.
In Milton.
Yeah.
So we're busy as well. So I've got a lot of different things going on.
And your solo shows?
Yes.
Rebecca Jade
and
shows?
Rebecca Jade's.
Yeah.
I'll be at Eclipse tomorrow night.
Ooh, yes.
It's Thursday.
We got that.
So several more of that coming up. So lots of opportunities to hear me in one way or the other.
Good.
So,
That's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Because you are a remarkable talent, a remarkable singer, and I'm in awe and envious of your songwriting. I mean, it's just really good.
Well, thank you so much.
So, anything that we didn't talk about that you want to talk about?
So I think there was something. What was it?
I don't know.
Well, I think I just wanted to put it out there, that I do love doing, I know I mentioned it earlier, but I love doing backups or any kind of studio work that anybody needs. It's a really fun side projects for me, so, and I've done several things like that. Like I've backed Leo up on some of his stuff, and Kevin, and John Burns. John. So, and you, of course.
Yes, thank you. As I said, I was just so impressed because I've never had anybody sing harmony on a song before, and I thought, man, this is going to take a while for her. It was just like she came in. Did the parts, bada bing, bada boom, and it was done. I mean, you're incredible. You've got an incredible ear for that kind of stuff. So.
Well, thank you. It's a lot of fun, and that's I guess that's another thing that makes me a good studio musician is I can get in there and not waste your time. I'll get it done.
And done well because, like I said, that song has been in our set list since 2016 when I wrote it, and then but you made it come back to life. I'm like, oh, I like this song again.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I can't really think of anything. I'm just really grateful for this opportunity, and I am thrilled to be in this area. I had no clue. Like when I moved out on my own, I had no clue that the music scene was this awesome around here, and that I would meet such amazing people and talent. It's wonderful, and I'm glad that that at least one of my kids for now, hopefully maybe all three of them will eventually, join me and we can have a family band.
Wouldn't that be cool? Like the Partridge Family.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Well, and we do. We have a robust, multifaceted, multi-genre, talented scene in this area.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's great. So, you are great. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us, and we will play out with, as far as I'm concerned, on our radio show is The Hit. This is probably the most popular song. At least within the cohort of listeners that we play. As a matter of fact, this is one of my wife's favorites too.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So this is On That Highway. So tee it up for us if you would.
Yeah, sure. So, and I'd like to say that when I do have an album, that's going to be the title of the album.
Cool.
So it'll be the title track. And that song is just kind of about making a new start. And I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah.
So, and it's a fun kind of folky feel.
Did you write it on the guitar?
I did, yes.
Aha!
It's a guitar one. Yep.
There you go. I always think of Thelma and Louise. Had you written that song back then, I think they could have fit this song into that movie somewhere.
Hey, maybe.
There you go. Maybe on the director's version, the director's cut or something. Or would they redo it for Netflix?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
So On That Highway, Rebecca, it has been an absolute pleasure And
absolutely. Pleasure's mine. Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah.
So we're going to play out On That Highway from Rebecca Jade, recorded at Blackberry Alley Studios. And we really thank her for being on the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast.
I've been searching for so long. I've been treated so wrong. Well, I know that the feeling's strong, that it's time to move on. Well, the weight is more than I can bear. Don't wanna take you there, buyer beware. So many friends have left me all alone. Reasons unknown, no longer feel at home. In my own skin, so baby let me in. Be my only friend, let this new life begin. Oh, on that highway, flying away, it's a brand new day. I'm following the way. I won't delay, it's gonna be okay. Well, I know the end of days are near. See it all so clear, truth I hold so dear. I am done, you don't like who I've become. Stranger to your fun, your religion is the smoking gun. So goodbye, can't be who I wanna be. Need to go free and find the lost pieces of me. Traveling on, gotta sing a brand new song. Won't even know I'm gone outside of Babylon. On that highway, flying away.
That Highway by Rebecca Jade. What a great song, and so great to be able to feature Rebecca's music and her talent on the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast and radio show. Hey, make sure that you check out Rebecca's social media platforms to catch her upcoming shows, especially her project Tapestries, the music of James Taylor, Linda Ronstadt, and Carole King. Make sure you get out and see that. Hey, thanks to the Clark McLean Band for our theme. And you can listen to the Rec Room Radio Hour each week on WXPIRadio.org, Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And while you're on WXPIRadio.org, consider making a financial contribution to our radio station to help us keep doing what we're doing here in the Susquehanna Valleys. Until next time, I am your host, Michael Lundy, asking you to don't fret, stay tuned, and play nice. Bye-bye.